Freedom of expression perhaps has been one of the most debated issues in the last 2 years of the BJP government. Now, to understand both sides of the freedom of expression debate, you really have to watch a liberal, secular and a nationalist Bhakt battle it out. You see, freedom of expression means I should be able to paint, read, write, wear, eat what I want, as long as it's not an endangered species. I should be able to sleep with anyone I want, as long as it's a consenting adult, male or female, at my home or at a hotel that I pay for or at a friend's place who is preferably not at home. Freedom and liberties like this define our democracy. Rules and laws like 66A, ban on beef, attack on writers. This endangers the very fundamental of, this freedom of expression that we so value.
Secular? चुप है साले. बड़ा स्लीपिंग का शौक है. जा बे साले पाकिस्तान काट के रख देंगे वहां. या फिर सैन फ्रांसिस्को जाएगा, हैं? होमोपंथी का बहुत शौक चढ़ा है. All these bloody bong Marxists should be jailed, gagged. And all these award वापसी वालास ना should be tried for treason, sedition and constipation. अरे खेर जी ने कहा है ना, all those who disagree with the government are anti-national. Anti-national कुत्ता है तो कुत्ता.
Absolutely. Believe all of these nice things. You're such a bigoted guy. How can you say my criticism is anti-national? Arre bhai, I also care for my country and that's why I criticize my country. It's my constitutional and legal right. You should be ashamed of the offensive and dumb thinking that you have.
Wow. Very good. Taaliyan. My freedom of speech is a problem. My freedom of speech is offensive, but yours is democratic right. Wow, hypocrite ji. Typical liberal hypocrisy. Typical. बहुत बढ़िया.
Listen, your freedom of speech is absolutely intact. In spite of my disapproval, which I stand by, I am not threatening to send you to Pakistan, right? So your freedom of speech is right
Shifting
there.
goalpost हो गया. हाँ? पकड़े गए भाई साहब. Caught you. But you just said I was talking nonsense and it is absurd. Now why are you changing your goalpost?
Yes, I think it is.
So my freedom of speech is absurd. Wah. And you are more confused than your pappu.
Right, bring in all the names that you want to, but your statement is absurd. The statement you uttered while exercising your freedom of speech, which is intact, is absurd. Your statement is absurd, not freedom of speech of expression, which of course you're trying to kill. Try to understand the difference.
की औलाद, मुझे मत सिखा. Try to get your head around about it. You are basically saying मैं जो कह रहा हूं वो stupid है.
Finally.
साले कुत्ते. साले तू कौन होता है मुझे क्या बोलने वाला? हरामजादे तेरी पे.
Are you done with your abuses? These abuses, of course, are the unintended side effects of freedom of expression, but it does allow you to say stupid things and yet get away with it. See the beauty of freedom of expression? However, that does not mean I have to agree or appreciate with what you say. And I don't have to send you to Pakistan if I don't agree with you. I can say what you are saying is idiotic, bigoted, and exercise my freedom of expression without getting violent about it. See the difference?
You're talking rubbish. Very patriotic, huh? Very patriotic. मैं violent. तुम भारत माता के बारे में जो कुछ मर्जी में आए, you are saying whatever you are saying about my Bharat Mata. Why will I allow you?
I love it. I love the way you say my Bharat Mata, like it's not my India. And you think that India is perfect, that calling her Bharat Mata will hide the tons of work that still needs to be done to make this a great nation. In fact, that's the problem. When I am prevented from pointing out these imperfections, my freedom of expression is being curtailed with threats. Worse, when the state is also saying that I can't say these things, it's saying that it is illegal to criticize the nation.
Boss, मुझे understand मत कराओ. You bloody fucking prostitute, paid media. I will flood your timeline. अभी देख साला कैसे troll करता हूं. And where were you in 1984? Where were you in 1975? Goalpost shifter.
Wow, now we are getting into hardcore abuses. If you carry on with this whataboutery and mindless abuse, I'm sorry, I'll have to block you.
Block you? So much for freedom of speech. Blocking people who ask uncomfortable question, and then you are champion of speech. But I am somebody you block.
Blocking people on Twitter or anywhere is consistent with behavior of free speech. You're not getting it. Let me explain. My Twitter is my home. Here is where I roam. Noises and curses are cluttering this. It gets my pants into a twist. I decide who enters my house.
block you with a click of my mouse. Don't mean to say that I don't want to talk no more. It's just that I find you a bore. So keep on yapping, but not in my house, is all I say.
अरे यार हमें बात नहीं करनी है, तब से गाना सुना रहा है, ये क्या कर रहा है ये आदमी, इसको समझ में नहीं आता है, तब से समझा रहे हैं इसको, अरे यहाँ से छोड़ो, ये क्या है, ये सब माइक वाइक पकड़ यार, ये ले पकड़,
अरे where did he go?
Alright, we hope you enjoyed this tutorial on free speech. We really hope it helped. We'll be back with more soon. In the meantime, listen more, read more, and let's have the freedom of expression right out there and azadi really from control of any sort. Bharat Mata ki Jai. Jai Hind.